First Alert weather forecast.
Welcome back at 6:16, and we have a beautiful evening on tap after we enjoyed an absolutely gorgeous Saturday. We had not really that much in the way of humidity. We had a good bit of sunshine, couple passing clouds along the way, but most of us in the Badger State anyways have stayed dry. It's been a little bit of a different story a bit further off towards the east. Now, looking ahead through the evening, cooling off mostly to the mid-60s later on, but we'll start to see an increase in some clouds and right around that 3 to 5 o'clock in the morning time frame. A few of those showers going to start to work their way in. But actually, a good bit of tomorrow may have some sunshine mixed in with a few intervals of clouds. But then we'll have those daytime heating-driven showers and storms moving in. And that's going to kind of set the stage over the next couple of days for very similar days ahead. A look at our Nicolay Bank Skycam over Hastings Way, showing a good bit of sunshine. And I think other dads can attest to this, where you stand outside and you say, we needed this when you look at the rain. I think that we're saying that about the sunshine this year because we don't really get to see too much of that. 78 degrees currently, and that dew point starting to work its way up too. Now it's 60 degrees, so a little bit of noticeable mugginess, and that's going to be the case over the next couple of days as well. There's a look at the satellite and radar, mostly clear over western Wisconsin, aside from a few passing clouds, of course. But a little further off towards the west, we have a line of showers and storms moving in with a pretty weak front. Some of these storms have turned severe, though, just a few scattered warnings, mostly towards eastern South Dakota, and a couple of those towards north central Iowa as well. Temperatures mostly in the upper 70s and low 80s right now, currently 78 in Eau Claire, 80 on the dot in La Crosse and in Menominee, with winds that are pretty light out of the south, anywhere from about 5 to 10 miles per hour. But as I had mentioned, dew points starting to creep up as well, most of us in the upper 50s and low 60s. Currently 60 degrees on the dot for the dew point in Eau Claire. In the next couple of days, again, we'll have that good bit of stickiness with dew points likely hanging out in the mid-60s over the next few days, but then Tuesday starts to come back down, but not necessarily out of the woods, as we'll have some noticeable mugginess still hanging around. Looking ahead at this evening, mostly clear for a good bit of the evening, but late tonight into tomorrow morning, that's where a few showers and storms start to work their way in. Again, this is anywhere from about 3 to 5 o'clock in the morning, but looking ahead to tomorrow, good bit of sunshine, but as we start to heat up, that may pop up a few showers and a few storms that may have occasionally heavier rates of rainfall at times, but again, not going to be a complete and utter washout, as we'll have some intervals of sunshine along the way. And then looking ahead to Monday, starting off with a little bit of cloud cover, but then enjoying a little bit more sunshine going into Monday afternoon, but once again, have that chance at some pop-up showers and storms from time to time. Later tonight, as we start to see some of those clouds start to creep in, temperatures falling to the low 60s, that mugginess going to help keep us a little bit on the milder side through tonight. And looking ahead at tomorrow, temperatures climbing mostly to the upper 70s, so that'll keep us on the cooler side of average. Mind you, for reference, our average high is 83 degrees in Eau Claire for this time of year. Coulee region the next couple of days, gradual warm-up heads our way, getting into the mid-80s by Tuesday, but again, we'll have a few more of those chances at some daytime heating-driven showers and storms. And that'll be the case in the Chippewa Valley as well. That humidity going to start to fall going into Tuesday, Wednesday, but the temperatures climb right back up to the upper 80s by the end of next week. So it's going to finally start to feel a little bit more like July.
Yeah, and you know, as you said, the sun, much needed dryness and stuff, because it's just wet.
Yep, I did that today. I looked out the patio and was like, man, we needed this with all that sunshine.
And then the mugginess returns.
Yes, it does.
So we'll still be a little wet. All right. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. All right.